Hi, it's Cindy Lee, and I want to know who likes change. I don't know if you do, but darn it, I just bought a new phone, and the change that has come with that has been a definite challenge. I have spent the last few days trying to figure out how to operate it. I actually got an iPhone because I had an iPhone thinking the transition would be easy, but guys, it wasn't. With COVID, before you used to go into a store, I'd have somebody help me transfer all my data, everything was there, and then you just have a few more things to learn, right? Well, that is not the case. Now you can pick up a phone, but you got to really upload it yourself. You got to get all your programs back, and it has been a challenge. So I haven't been as live as I normally am because I'm trying to wade my way through that. But I know once I get through this, it's going to be better because my old phone wasn't always working. It had cracks in the screen. It would sometimes lose connections more or just power off. So I know that this change is going to be a good one. Kind of like hair color, right? Sometimes even just getting in to get the gray washed away is a challenge with COVID. Your beautician is busy because it's hard to get in there. You've got to make sure you wear your mask when you go in there and you're sanitizing your hands. So something that we just took for granted that we could just go right in, get our hair done, can't even do that anymore, right? So that's why I think sometimes change is, it's always a challenge for me. Even if it's good change, it really doesn't make any difference what change. That's why I want to go back to 5 years ago, and I want to say thank you, Michelle Gay. Thank you, Madison Millardy. Thank you for having the vision to come up with a company that can help so many people. I love that. Their whole family has been a part of the beauty industry for years. And even though direct selling seemed to be the way to expand that, to help more pro makeup artists to make money, they kept saying no, because a lot of times that dirty little word, direct sales, is out there and people are embarrassed. They don't want anybody to know they're a part of it. But I want you to know I'm really proud of it. Yes, I had another career. Was I looking to get into direct sales? Absolutely not. But what I did find is I love helping people. I love the joy that it gives me when someone feels better about themselves or feels a little bit more confident because of the products that I'm able to share with them. Heck, how many of you don't go into stores right now because either you have to wear a mask or the store has been closed or, there are only so many people getting in there? How many of you have bought so much more online? Aren't you excited over the fact that you can help someone that's going to increase their family income? I do. I never really thought about it some more. It's a small business. Every person with direct sales has their own small business. And those people are making a living for their family. Sure, you're going to know some that you feel maybe a little bit more aggressive, but then again, you may have a shop that you think just isn't quite as nice as the one down the street. So just as every shop is different, every person in direct sales is different. But what I love is that at 60 years old, I wasn't looking for anything. I had absolutely no experience in the beauty industry, but here I am today doing something I love because a company had the forethought to have quality products, great compensation. They give you all of the training that you need. It doesn't cost you anything. Very, very small investment. If you had that brick and mortar store, you'd have to put in a lot of money to get that up and going. But that's not the case with direct sales. So one other thing about it that's really kind of important that I want to share with you is because I had spent my life in a career where people looked to me to solve a problem, to help them. I had an identity. I was Cindy Lee, and I loved that identity that I had. But when I left that and retired, I became a wife, a mom, a daughter at all the doctor appointments, a sister, a friend, but I lost a little bit of me that I didn't even realize that I had lost. So when I joined Lime Life, during the next year, my youngest would leave home be an empty nester. I didn't realize how quiet it was going to be inside those walls. The next thing that happened, I lost my mother. I didn't realize how quiet my life is going to be because I had spent the last few years being with them, my parents, almost every single day. What a loss that I was going to have. Can I just tell you how much it has meant to have something to fill that time, have something to call my own, to give me back my identity? But I can work when I want. I can still have my life. My family is still my number one priority, and all of those things are able to be intact. So for all of you out here saying, ooh, direct sales, nah, I'm just here to say you should think about those people who think this is for my family. This is my primary earner, or maybe it's their second source of income for them to be able to afford those things that they couldn't afford to before. Everybody gets into direct sales for a different reason. But for me, I am so thankful, so thankful for Madison Millardi and Michelle Gay for giving me this opportunity to Lime Life, to find myself, to have that extra money so that I can travel when I want to travel, that I can do some of those things that I hadn't planned to do. And if you have any doubt in your mind about what you're doing, or are unhappy, or think that maybe there's something else out for you, I'm here to tell you there is. You find your passion, you find your thing. And if you think this could be something that you're interested, please let me share more with you about this incredible opportunity. Because right now, $21 is all you have to invest for you to have your own business. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, direct sales, as a means for millions of men and women to support their family. And remember, if life gives you lime, be the light.